A physical.
Senator, hold it.
But don't sit there and tell me I'm out of line. See, that initial confrontation got Mullen media attention and airtime. So the senator probably figured he'd get even more attention if he takes it up a notch. The partisan media proved him right. And by the way, this is not just a problem with the right-leaning media. The left-leaning media treated Congressman Moskowitz as a conquering hero as well in connection with his battle with James Comer. Both CNN and MSNBC welcomed the Florida Democrat after his joust with Comer, and Moskowitz was given free rein to gloat about his triumph, for example, on MSNBC.
I've been in a lot of congressional hearings. There's like always a fair amount of posturing and performance. That's just, that's politics. It's fine. It's partly showmanship. It does seem like weirdly more unhinged over there than usual.
Chris Hayes treating Moskowitz like a bystander rather than an active participant. And what's Moskowitz to take from this whole incident? If you bait your Republican colleagues, you're rewarded with primetime MSNBC hits and often glowing coverage from the hosts. Look, I don't want to try to absolve the principals here from responsibility. And maybe some of this crazy behavior we now see from political leaders in particular on the right, maybe traced back to Donald Trump. Who knows? But the partisan media in particular want to pretend they're just here to observe, when in reality, they can't get enough of this stuff. They're encouraging it. They're celebrating it. And that probably means we're only going to see more of it. Joining us now is Mimi Walters, former Republican Congresswoman from California. Thanks so much for coming on the show. Appreciate it. All right, what do you make of my theory here?
I actually agree with you, Dan. I think that the media is incentivizing these members to lose their cool and to confront their colleagues. And it's very unfortunate because, listen, we elect people to serve us, and we're supposed to be looking up to them as leaders, and they have a responsibility, and they're held to a higher standard to conduct themselves in a professional manner, especially when they don't agree with their colleagues. And to see this kind of behavior is very frustrating because it's not what we're teaching our children to behave when they grow up.
But they know they'll get attention from it, right? And, if you go on the right-leaning media, you go on Fox and people say, oh, if you're from Oklahoma or, I'm from East Tennessee and this is the way, you get the sort of tough guy routine. And then you go on MSNBC with Moskowitz on the left and it's sort of like, talking to him as if, well, what's going on there at Congress, as opposed to saying, what were you doing there? It just seems that there's, they get appearances. They do this stuff. They know they'll get booked.
And not only that, they also use it to fundraise. Yeah. I mean, getting elected to office is all about name ID. And as much publicity as you can get as a member of Congress, the better for you for re-election. And so they want to see how they can get airtime. And this is absolutely one way, as you pointed out, that they can.
What's changed? I mean, what in your view, putting aside my theory here, if I were to just start it, and my first question to you was, what's changed from when you were in Congress or, from 8-10 years ago that's leading to this level of incivility?
First of all, you have social media. There's a lot more media attention on elected officials and members in Congress specifically. And I would also say that I think the competition is very stiff to be elected as well. And so there's a lot of pressure put on members of Congress to perform and to fight for that media attention. I'm glad that when I was there, we didn't see a lot of this. And I would also say one thing that I think this week in particular is especially in the House, you had 10 weeks of members being together. They had 8 members ousted Kevin McCarthy as speaker. It took them 3 weeks to try to find a new speaker. And then they were facing a deadline of shutting down the government on November 17th, which is this Friday. Tempers are rising, and they needed to have a break from each other. And I think that also has played into what we have seen this past week.
All right. Mimi Walters, thank you very much for coming on the show. Appreciate it. I think it's important that neither of us engaged in the sort of like, oh, you know, you guys, et cetera. I think it's important to talk about why we got here, how we got here, because hopefully it can get us to a point where maybe the reward system won't be in place for some of these people to do stuff like this. I don't know if that's maybe wishful thinking. Mimi Walters, thank you so much for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Dan.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.